Hey everybody, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just doing some walkthroughs in a couple Goodwills just to see what they got. So today I actually have a microphone that Josh got me. I'm going to try it in the store today. I'm going to try and hide the microphone up here though because I don't want people thinking like I'm recording the conversations in the store. I was just thinking about that on my way over. So I'm hoping that it might help if I try and talk while I'm shopping, but hopefully not pick up the music in the store. I don't know how that's going to work. So today's trial and error, so I'm not sure if I'll post this video or not, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so spoiler alert. Well, not really spoiler alert, I guess, but just it didn't work. I went back and listened to this video and you could barely hear me because I was whispering. And in the second Goodwill, you could hear every single thing that people were picking up and putting down. It didn't pick up the music in the second store, but unfortunately, anyway, all that to say, I've discarded that audio, and I'm just doing my normal voiceover. But hopefully you enjoy it still. So they had this really cute, it looks like early American or like, I don't know what you call it, like Mexican or like, I feel I could see that being in like from like New Mexico or something. Like it's very Southern American, like Texas, like very, very cool vintage wall decor. I actually found another mirror like that one a little bit further into the store. This mirror was interesting because it reminded me of something you would put in your lake house. Like, doesn't this mirror look like a lake house decor? Should have gotten the price. I do apologize for that. I'm trying to be better at getting prices. I watch videos sometimes and people don't put the prices in. It drives me nuts. I think this basket would be really cute for a Christmas gift with the little tiles on it and everything. I think I did get the price on this one, yeah. I think this is $4.99. Again, I'm sorry. I did not zoom in on that. This bust of Jesus was very heavy. I can't tell what it was made of, but it had some weight to it. A sweet silhouette picture, very lovely. I actually think I was considering getting that, and then I forgot about it as I was shopping throughout the store. Again, some more lake house decor. Wasn't bad, really. The sweet teapot reminded me of like the 70s. I don't know if it's that old, but to me it had like a 60s, 70s vibe. I was trying to decide if this was plastic or glass, and when I went to lift it, I instantly knew it was glass because it was so freaking heavy. It's really cool though, but my goodness. The stemware glasses were gorgeous. I love the etched bamboo, and they're so pretty. And this clear glass pitcher was so pretty. I was going to look it up and I forgot to, but it was heavy and it had a nice feel in the hand. It's like, I know glass is smooth, but it felt more smooth than this glass. Does that make sense? I don't know, I thought it was really pretty. And of course, I always have to check out the Christmas decor. They still have the Christmas tree glasses. They sold those plaid ones I saw the other day, which I was kind of bummed out about. But they have like everything else. Even the candy cane glasses that I saw the other day, I don't know if I include them in this video, but they were still there. A lot of snowmen. It was like someone had a big old snowman collection, just dropped it off. They had enough of them, I guess. Oh, he's cute though. I feel like I've seen this plate before. Somewhere in my past. Oh, I love this plate. It has a very Art Nouveau vibe. I think they wanted $12.99. I can't remember. Yeah, I do zoom in the price. Which I thought might be really good since it said Lennox. But I did look it up. I couldn't find any that sold on eBay, and the ones I did find, they were trying to sell for like $14.99. So it was a fair price, but I would wait till like it's half off. I considered getting this because I have this little collection I'm starting of doll heads and little like porcelain doll heads. I thought that might be good for it, but the edge glass was kind of putting me off. These mugs were adorable. I couldn't decide what this was. I'm sorry, some of my shots here, I'm not realizing that my phone is not zooming in on this well. But what was inside? Like, I should have. I think they're candle holders. I didn't look really hard. They went $10 for it. I don't know. I feel like that was a little steep for that. It was really cool. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know. This plate was so pretty. I love the purples and the blues. Just had to quick include that in for you guys. This pot was interesting because it's supposed to have a plug. Look at the back of it. The little sticker said Japan. So I'm assuming there's a little heater in it to keep, I guess, whatever you put inside warm. I like the idea, but it's a shame that it didn't have its cord. I'm trying to figure out what this thing was. I think it's for condiments. Or jams, or I don't know. Some nice white milk glass. I'm on the hunt for another teacup for my one paperweight. I haven't found one yet. That's kind of was looking at these, like, considering whether or not I want to buy one. So I love to put them on my windowsill upside down with the paperweight on top. It just looks really, I think it looks really cool. Yeah, I was really curious to see what this plate was. I think it was hand painted. I almost like, oh, and it had a crack in it too. I realized it too after I put it down here. I kind of move it and show you, but you can kind of see that was a bad crack. Oh, and I almost dropped it. Do you ever do that where you go to let go of something, move your hand, but your hand is still halfway clutching it? That almost happened. I almost shattered that thing. This was interesting. The crewel embroidery pheasants. I'm not into pheasants though, so I did leave it there. I don't know. I just don't like them. I mean, in real life they're pretty, but not so much for the artwork. I'm trying to figure out what this picture was. It looked funny. It says bathing girls, toes tenderly treated, keep them pretty and pink. Wasn't he like painting her toenails? I was trying to figure out what was going on in that picture. So funny. Okay, this is really fascinating. When I was going through these videos and kind of doing some editing, I read the back of this thing. So I believe this tile is actually came from Pennsylvania, but went down to Louisiana. You can pause and read this if you want. It's kind of like it's some history to it. It's really, really cool. These chairs were exciting because the orange one in the middle, I think that's one of those ones, it's like a trifold where it opens all the way up like it's like a lounge chair. And then the metal folding chairs had the wood seats. I love the blue on the chairs. So I was seriously considering getting those for more outdoor seating, but we've got plenty of chairs for outside. Like, I keep buying more chairs. Josh is probably like, we're not having a congregation over. We've got plenty of chairs. And I'm getting into perfume, so lately I'm trying to see what perfumes they have at Goodwill. None of these were good or decent. They all smelled really bad. And some of them were actually like knockoffs. You'll see here in a second. But it never hurts to check because you could find something that's pretty good. I know a lot of people like the Bath and Body Works stuff, like they'll find it at Goodwill's. I didn't realize it was such a thing. Um, so I was like, oh, that's interesting. I know a lot of people like these. I'm like, maybe I'll get it if I like it. I'm guessing $3 is pretty good. I know some of these are like 30 on like eBay. I was trying to smell it. It was way too sugary sweet. So that was a no-go. Oh, and here's the other little mirror that kind of goes with the other set. And I couldn't help myself. I love these toys as a kid. Do you ever play with these? I don't think it worked really well because the little glitter pieces inside didn't really want to move very far. I was fascinated by this piece of glass. This pair had this, I don't know what you call it, mottled or speckled or, but it's really cool when you held it up to the light, the different deep tones of brown in it. Did a quick check of the toys. At first I thought these were sheep, and I realized they were poodles. Like, oh, little pink lambs. Like, wait, no, not quite. And I was thinking this might be a vintage doll, but I didn't look her up or anything, so I don't, no idea. But she had like an 80s vibe. I love this person. I saw it from like ways away, so I quick ran over. It's very like hippie bohemian. It's so fun. I think they wanted $10 for it though. Yeah, it's like, I think I'll wait and see if they have green tags on sale next time around, unless someone buys it before I get a chance. But I'll try to see if there's a tag inside. Just look like there's a stain on the bottom, unfortunately. Okay, this was so exciting. So I went over and I saw all of these Barbie dolls. These were from McDonald's, like 1992. I think I do zoom in on one of the packages here so you can see the year. These are all those back when they actually had decent Happy Meal toys. All the Barbies. Now, I did look these up on eBay, and they don't go for a lot actually on eBay. So I think that's why these are all. I think someone collected them for a while and then just was like, I'm not making any money off of these, and they're taking up space. I'll take them to Goodwill. And basically, I think that's what happened here. Because there are not just Barbies, but there's a lot of Disney characters. There's Hercules, there's Snow White, a whole bunch. But I got really excited that like I pulled the whole tub out and I went through all of it. I think it's partially, I was hoping to find, yeah, 1992. I was really hoping to find like some like Alice in Wonderland or something. But to no avail. I didn't find anything. So yeah, apparently these in the original packaging have like barely any value. Like no one wants them right now. I still think they're cool though. Not enough to buy them and collect them, but there's Zeus. One of the seven dwarves. Daisy Duck. No idea. A little dinosaur, I think. Yeah, I did eventually pull this thing out into the floor, and I just dug through. Like, I had made a pile on the floor just trying to get to the bottom. After all that, I didn't buy anything anyway, but you never know. You have to dig sometimes. No idea. It's Megara from Hercules. Your friends going, Meg? At least I would if I had any friends. Okay, that was pretty nice. There were some interesting items there today, but nothing that I wanted to buy. And it was a good test for using the microphone. There wasn't any music playing today, so I really didn't actually need the microphone. I probably could have just talked normally, but I was hoping with the microphone I could talk more quietly, but I have no idea how it sounds or what it's like, so I may or may not use that. If I go back and edit it and it's fine, then I'll use it. But I have to say, like, I feel very self-conscious talking while I'm filming in a store, because especially in a store today where there is no music at all, even if I'm like whispering or trying to talk real quietly, I feel like everyone in the store can hear me, and I just don't like doing that. Like, I actually as nice as it is to talk while I'm shopping so I don't have to do the voiceover later and cut off all the volume, it's actually kind of nice to, like, I don't mind doing the voiceover. Like, I feel I'm way more comfortable at home talking over everything. But it's kind of nice to talk as you're shopping. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Next door, I'm not going to use the microphone. I feel like there's enough of a test. But then again, if they have music on in the next door, it might be nice for me to see how the music goes through the microphone. This is more of a test video for me. So if I do end up posting this, just give me a little grace, please, just because I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm like, if it works, then I might as well use it, you know. And if y'all enjoy the shopping trip, I'll go ahead and use that. But anyway, all right, on to the next Goodwill. Let's do some more shopping. Okay, and look at what I saw first thing when I walked into this one. No, it was $150, but this thing was massive. And what was weird too is just that morning I'd seen this on somebody's video. So it must have been a short on Facebook or something. These dishes remind me of, I think it's Franciscan ware, if I'm remembering correctly, but it was not. Sweet little hand-painted dishes, though. Very springy. Let's get a little closer. There we go. So more clear. Yeah, and the microphone didn't work in here. I did attempt it. There was music, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and use the microphone. And it did not pick up the music, but it picked up every other noise in the aisles. Like every time someone put something down, bang, clang, bang, clang. It was so disruptive. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't use this audio. So again, I cut all the audio and obviously doing the voiceover. But oh, I love this heart tin. It was so pretty. There are so many cool tins lately. Like this one originally had cigars in it. How cool is this? I think I only wanted like a couple bucks. Yeah, like $2. I love the decorations on, and this one as well. Held cigars. It's nice because cigar boxes are still a thing. Like they're still fun to use for crafts and stuff. I don't know what I use a tin for. I just want to check out the place just to see if there was anything that I want to add to my collection with, but there weren't any, unfortunately. I was curious of the price of this shell because we were recently at the beach. Yeah, $2. Not that I want to sell mine, but I found actually some shells like that in New Jersey. I was kind of curious what Goodwill was asking. Oh, these are so adorable. I think they were made in Japan. I was trying to tell. I couldn't tell what the brand was, but I did see the word Japan. This jar was so funky. Look at the shape of it. It was fun. It would be easy for like reaching for cookies. Very festive. I like little stockings. Very Dr. Seuss. Okay, these fruit were so funny. There was like several of them, and this is heavy. Yeah, I think $10 was a bit much. I'm sorry. I think it's a little steep there, Goodwill. A pair of pears or two pairs of pears? Or three of them. There were so many, and there's other fruit as well. There's, I think there's grapes. Yep, grapes, and there were also a few plums. Like someone had a huge collection, or maybe they were like from a store. Maybe a store was just getting rid of them. Oh, I love these Christmas tins. One of these I seriously considered getting and even carried around for a while. But then I realized I wasn't gonna. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? I think these are from back in the day when you buy these big tins and they had popcorn in them. I love the Ninja Gingerbread Boy. I'm gonna put him down and I dropped him. See, he drops. You can't really see. And he looks so mad at me. Look, how dare you drop me? It's like, sorry. But these tins, I think, were from when they used to do popcorn. And I mean, they have them now, but they're way smaller. Because back in the day, there were these big Christmas tins, and you would have butter popcorn, cheese, and caramel. I loved that as a kid. I loved the variety. And this big tin, not the one inside, but the big tin, I really liked. And I seriously considered for quite a while. But then I did put it back. Got some tall Santas. This store had a good selection of Christmas items, but I feel like the other store was a little bit better. I got excited when they saw this little Christmas angel, but then she just, I think this is left. Maybe I should have got it. It was only $2. I don't know. I think partially because she had a matte finish. I really like the real shiny ones. Oh, I got all excited. I saw the Cruel Embroidery Cardinals. Like, oh my gosh, these are so cool. I'm like, please be like under $10. Please be under $10. So I'm quickly checking to see what the price was. And it was like just $10. And it wasn't on sale. This color was not on sale. It's pretty. Do I like it? I don't know. I was thinking about it. I wasn't sure where I'd put it. It was hilarious because then right next to them, I'll show you here in a second, is a picture of Jesus. And then I was like, what would Jesus do? And Jesus, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, Jesus would say, you've got enough cruel embroidery, and where are you going to put it? Just leave it there. So I left it there. Cute pot. It's seen better days, especially the handle. The handle felt rough. A few more Christmas angels. I don't think I got a price on those, though. Can't remember. Oh, this Christmas plate was here a while ago, and I cannot remember if I included it in another video. But I wanted it so bad, but because it says 1972, the date means nothing to me, so I left it there, but so cute. I love the border on it, too. Oh my goodness, it is toasty hot in this truck. Holy smokes. Anyway, oh my word. I went later in the day, and there was a bad time to go because everybody and their brother was there, and there were people with carts. It was crazy. There was a lot of stuff there, really good selection. And that shell thing, oh my gosh, hanging in the front door. You know what's really weird? I recently saw that on video somewhere. I don't know if it was like a Facebook short or, so there's somebody who lives in this area who recently filmed that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just saw it this morning on a video. So they wanted, yeah, $149 for that thing. It was so cool. I think it's probably weighs a ton. Probably weighs an absolute ton. But anyway, so as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I have to see how much it is. Because in the video, I don't think they said how much it was. They might have in the comments. I didn't check the comments. So there's someone in this area who's been posting videos as well. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, oh my gosh, the one shot, there's that lady with the cart. I had already seen the cardinal cruel embroidery like wall art. And then I saw this lady walking by. I'm like, oh, she's got a full cart. And I was being so nosy. And she had these two cruel embroidery. I could barely see them because she had other stuff on top of them. But two cruel embroidery wall art pieces. And they looked cool. From what I could see, they looked so cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just missed them. So I was like, I was a little frustrated, but I'm happy for her. She got a good deal and she got some cool stuff. But anyway, all right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and coming along with me. Just walking around the thrift store. I really did seriously consider getting that huge Christmas tin. In fact, I walked around with it for a while, and then I looked at it again, and I'm like, I don't like it as much as I thought I did. So I did put it back. So somebody else is going to enjoy that. But, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't. If you want to, you don't have to, but I do appreciate it when you do. So thank you for that. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I noticed that my numbers have been going up, so thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate that. You guys are awesome, so thank you. All right, guys, until next time, take care. See you later. Bye.